Hello guys, how you doing? It's been a long time since I made a video. It's been a long time since I made a video on this channel, the motivation channel. And once again, as I always say, welcome. This is the motivation channel. Like I always say, you could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here with me. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, because I haven't been dropping so much videos lately because it's Christmas time, and as you can probably guess, there's a lot of things that are going on at home and in my life, basically, you know what I mean, with work-wise, family things, that kind of things, okay? So yeah, anyway, I just thought I'll come here again with a new video. And like I always say, the purpose of this channel is to motivate, educate, and enlighten you. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm here for. The more I talk to you guys, the more I educate myself as well. Do you know what I mean? It's a two-way thing. Even though I am motivating you, I am also self-motivating. Do you know what I'm saying? Right. So the name of the video today is called, or the title of the video is called, African people or black people stop being too religious. Right? So that's the title of the video today. African people or black people stop being too religious. Right. Now let's get into it. The thing is, a lot of black people are very religious. Right? A lot of black people, they go to church on Sundays. A lot of black people, they do read the Bible pretty much religiously. A lot of black people always put prayers and faith in everything they do. Do you know what I mean? In a way, it's okay to have faith and to have a little prayer, okay? And when we say prayer, there are so many forms of praying. Meditation is praying. Mindfulness is praying. Controlling your breathing is praying. There are many forms of praying, okay? Anyway, I digress a little bit here there, but the point I'm trying to say is, a lot of black people, they've been born in religious families, and religion has been indoctrinated into our lives since we was young. So a lot of us, we grow up thinking we have to, it's compulsory to go to church, it's compulsory to be religious, it's compulsory to believe in God, it's compulsory to believe in Jesus, it's compulsory to read the Bible, it's compulsory to call yourself a Christian. And I'm going to be talking about Christian because I come from a Christian country and I come from a Christian family, and I do not know much about Islam and other religions, but I'm talking specifically about the Christian religion, right? But it's pretty much the same anyway. It really does not matter what religion you are. It's the fact of the matter is still the same. Black people stop being religious, whether you are being too religious, being an Islam, a Muslim, or being a Christian. Okay, so we're going to focus on Christianity at the moment. All right. We have been indoctrinated to believe in these things because our grandparents were taught to believe in these things. Our parents were taught to believe in these things. And we are also teaching our own children to believe in these things. So there's so many generations and after generations who've been indoctrinated to believe in a Jesus of the Bible. Jesus of the Bible, Jesus of Christianity, Jesus of religion, God of religion, God of the Bible, God of Christianity. Do you know what I mean? And we base our lives and we kind of like model our everyday to day lives based or around this belief in this religion. We always, like, the decisions that a lot of black people do at home, it's all depending, like, okay, how does that fit in with my religion, my religious beliefs? What are my people? What are other people going to be thinking? They're going to be thinking that's a heresy, or that's committing sin. Do you know what I mean? A lot of black people, their lives, their everyday to day lives is surrounded, or is centered around religious beliefs. And this is the point I'm trying to say to you today. Black people, African people, stop being religious. It's okay to question the authenticity of the Bible. It's okay to question the origin of Christianity. A lot of black people, they read the Bible, and it never come across in their heads to be questioning who wrote this Bible, who wrote this book, when was it written, why was it written. A lot of people, they do, like, I'll give you an example. Genesis, Exodus, do you know who wrote it? Who wrote Genesis? Who was there in the beginning when apparently God created everything in 7 days? Who was there to document that? Who was there to see that? And how do they know that? But simply because somebody came and told you this is it, and you just believe it. Somebody just came and said to you, okay, this is what we believe in. Because let's be honest, right? Christianity is a non-African or non-black religion. We practice our own cultural and traditional beliefs. We do what's called ancestral veneration. Again, I have to make a point there. I did not say ancestral worship. I say ancestral veneration, which is different. And our parents, our great grandparents, they do understand this kind of spirituality, because we know I am here because of my father and mother. And my mother and father are here because of their mothers and fathers. And their mothers and fathers were there because of their mothers and fathers. And their mothers and fathers were there because of their mothers and fathers. So it's a generation thing. If you trace back, like if you do your family tree, you're going to see that you came from somebody. You came from somebody, that somebody came from somebody, and that somebody came from somebody. That's why we venerate our ancestors. It's very logical. Very, very, very logical. There's a reason behind it. We are not just venerating ancestors for no reason. A veneration is another word for appreciation. That's African spirituality. But religion, especially Christian religion, was brought to us Africans by the Europeans. For example, in my country, in Zimbabwe, Christianity was brought in the 13th century. 13th century, that's not long ago. We are in the 21st century now. 13th century. Now, my question is that before Christianity was introduced to Zimbabwe in the 13th century, what happened to the people that died before knowing God, or before knowing Jesus, or before knowing the Bible? What happened to them? Are they in hell? Who is Yahweh? Who called God Yahweh? If there is a God, this God is nameless. Nobody knows this God, if there is one. Anyway, I don't believe there is a God somewhere. I believe we are all God anyway, because God is everything. This God, what you say God is you, me, the trees, the grass, the air. Do you know what I mean? Everything, the mountains, the rivers, the oceans. For me, that is God. God is everything, and that includes you and me. We are all a fabric of this God. But the Europeans came and convinced you that there is a God called Yahweh, and he's got a son called Jesus who died for you. I mean, how does that feel when somebody says to you, you were born in sin? You were born a sinner. I mean, have you ever seen babies? How can you say a little baby who's just been born today has been born in sin? Okay, I'm not trying to preach here, but my point I'm trying to say to you is this. And I don't care if somebody says to me I'm being heretical or I'm being or whatever words that you call non-Christian people. I do not believe in the Bible. I used to. I do not believe in the God, in God of the Bible or God of anywhere. I do not believe in that because I believe I am God. I don't believe in Jesus. Right. This Jesus, apparently he's the Son of God. And what do we know about Jesus? What do we know about Jesus? Apparently, from the age of 12 until the age of 30. From the age of 12 until the age of 30, that's 18 years, is not documented in the Bible. Nobody knows where he was or what he did. Right? And apparently, if you are a son of God, how come he did not write a book for himself for you to know? Everything that's written in the Bible, apparently or allegedly, is from people who heard him. You know that things can be mistranslated. You know that unless if it's coming from you, things can be misconstrued. So he did not bother to even document the things that he wanted to put across. Now, I am just pinpointing how senseless and how illogical the whole thing is. Black people, you do not need to go to church. You do not need to read the Bible. You do not need to believe in Jesus. You do not need to believe in God. You can be you and believe in yourself. Believe the higher you. There's something special about you. Well, everybody really, but what I'm trying to say is, as an individual, you are special and there's something higher than you. The Bible or religion belittle you. They tell you that you're a sinner or you need to be praying to somebody for you to get help or for you to get to get wherever you want to be or to have whatever you want to have. But I say to you, you don't need none of that. All you have to do is believe in yourself. Believe in your own mightiness. Believe in your own divinity. You are higher, better, and more superior than what religion has made you look and feel. Black people, stay away from it's okay to say, I do not believe in this anymore. It's okay to say, do you know what? I'm a grown-up man now. I do not believe in this rubbish anymore. I used to, because I was less educated. I used to because I had not done my research. I used to because I never questioned anything. I was just a sheep following other people. But now I'm a grown-up man. I think for myself and I use reason. And when I reason, I understand that the Bible and religion is rubbish. I was going to say another word as well, but I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go that deep, right? It's absolutely crap. It's okay to say, I do not believe in this, all this stuff. I believe in myself. I believe in my own reasoning. I believe in my own divinity. I can have whatever I want. I can be wherever I want to be. I can be that person I always wanted to be. Believe. Once you have that self-belief in yourself, and once you know, I mean, if you look at my other videos, I'm always talking about the subconscious mind. Once you know how the subconscious mind, you are always be walking on water, literally walking on water. You are always going to be having a breakthrough in everything that you want to have. Nothing is going to be a hindrance to your own success. But you have to believe in yourself. You do not need somebody to be listening. I mean, look, does that make any sense to you? That you think that there is a God somewhere who is listening to your prayers? Yeah? And there is about almost 8 billion people in the world, right? And there are other people who are dying. As I'm talking to you right now, there are some people that are actually dying today because they haven't had no food. There are some people dying today because they haven't got access to medicines. There's some people today because they are drinking contaminated water. Now you tell me, if this God is very all-loving and very philanthropical, how come he or she or it does not care for those people? But he's going to listen to your prayers. Why are you so special? So is this God very selective in his hearing? I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm a dad. I've got a child. But if I had more than one child, if I had 2 or 3 children, I'm not going to pick and choose what child I'm going to give love to, or what child I'm going to support. I'm going to give everybody unconditional love. That's what the father does. That's what the parent does. But your God is very selective in his hearing. He does not care about people that are children that are dying in senseless wars. Children that are dying because they haven't got water or food to eat. There are some people that are actually sleeping rough. It's winter at the moment in the UK, and some people that are sleeping rough on the streets. Where is this God? Where is this Jesus? But according to your logic and reasoning, he is going to listen to your prayers. Why? Because you read the Bible. Because you beg to him, you serve to him, you stand by him, and you go to church and you read your Bible. Is that right? Does that make sense to you? Is that logical? I guess not, ladies and gentlemen. I really do guess not. So I mean, it's up to you, but I'm trying to pinpoint or to remind you of the holes and the stupidity and the illogicalness of the whole thing. It really does not make any sense. But it does make sense to you because you never sat down and actually use your brains to actually think. Like, okay, why do I need to pray to somebody? And what kind of a father or what kind of a God that needs a prayers or veneration or be thankful or worship, or he needs songs? I mean, this God must be very narcissistic. I mean, he loves himself. Do you know what I mean? He needs prayers and all that stuff, right? It really does not make any sense. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, okay, I'm gonna make this quick video. I'm gonna wrap it up now. So the summary of this video is: black people, African people, stop being religious. And it's okay to not believe in everything that you've been taught about the Bible. It's okay to say, I do not believe in God, I do not believe in Jesus. It's okay to have your own mind, to use your own reason and say, I do not believe in this crap anymore. I'm a grown-up man and I use my own logic and reasoning, and wherever I want and wherever I want to be, I can have it and I can be there. I do not need some man in the sky or some Jesus I've never heard of, who apparently lived 2,000 years ago and whom I only know just a part of his life, and he died at 33 and he never wrote a book